We here at NBC Bay Area, we're celebrating Hispanic heritage. It's a way to highlight the people and institutions that help create the diverse fabric of both the Bay Area and the nation. NBC's Damian Trujillo was given exclusive access to the West Wing for a discussion with the highest-ranking Latina in the White House. Her family legacy is etched in American history.
This is pretty amazing, huh?
This is her office, the White House, a symbol of democracy recognized worldwide and the place where Julie Chavez Rodriguez spends most of her days.
You know, it's a real honor and privilege to be able to walk through, drive through the gates of the White House every day.
This is Julie's second tour of duty in the West Wing. She previously served under President Obama as White House Director of Public Engagement. Now she's President Biden's Director of Intergovernmental Affairs, charged with making sure mayors, county leaders, and governors across the country get federal support during and after natural or man-made disasters.
It's a deep-seated commitment to real public service and to ensuring that we are kind of living up to the responsibilities that we've been entrusted with as public servants.
But this summer, Julie was given another duty: senior advisor to the President of the United States.
You have the ability to say, "I'm sorry, Mr. President, I wouldn't do that if I were you." It's an amazing ability to have.
Well, yes. I mean, I think what we have been able to build, I think, in terms of a team here at the White House is a real strong group of senior leaders who, again, have an experience, both lived and professional, in order to really advise the president.
Julie has a deep-rooted family history in service to others. A Cal graduate, Julie's grandfather, Cesar Chavez, built a legacy like no other.
If it comes from the West Coast, we're boycotting it.
As a man who dedicated his life to helping lift up and protect those whose daily work leaves dust on their faces and mud on their hands, the farm workers.
He's both a role model but also a hero. And I feel really fortunate to have had the opportunity to, get to grow up with him and see him in action and ride alongside him and march alongside him on so many ways.
A bust of Cesar Chavez is now prominently displayed in the Oval Office. A reminder, says Julie, of the real reason White House staffers are there: to serve others. Julie's dad is Arturo Rodriguez, the President Emeritus of the United Farm Workers Union. And on Julie's desk in the West Wing is a picture of her late mother, Linda, Cesar's daughter.
My mother sits on my desk, and she's the first person that I bring into my office, no matter what office I occupy. So I miss her dearly, and I know that not a day goes by that I don't feel her presence. I would not be here without her.
Julie knows her name and family legacy come with a heavy weight. Continuing to carry a family legacy of service and advocacy for those who are so often overlooked. A Latina voice now advising the most powerful man in the world. But she is a Chavista, a woman who began speaking out against injustices at the tender age of 5. Julie is home in the White House. She is at the table and proudly continuing her family's legacy of making this a better nation for all. At the White House, Damian Trujillo, NBC Bay Area News.
The officers, and I saw the officers have to run out of the way, fire something at the vehicle.
Can you hear what the guy is saying? Are you close enough to hear?
No. Sir, what were you thinking?
They were smashing my windows. They were wanting to hurt me. They wanted to hurt me. I was just trying to get out and save myself.
You didn't try to hit the officers.
I care about all people. This is unacceptable by the community.
It's incredible to ride along with you. Damian, what are you seeing? You've been there for more than 24 hours. Is this socioeconomic lines here? What type of neighborhoods are being flooded?
It's not discriminating, Raj. I've seen poor neighborhoods. I've seen affluent neighborhoods being. This is an upper middle class neighborhood here, and look at it. I mean, all of these homes. I'm not sure that they'll be able to be inhabitable in any time soon, even after the waters recede. You can see the enormity of what's happening here in Houston.
From the camera guy there as well, from the man driving the boat to all the homes around you. In terms of everyday life, Damian, in these last 48 hours, gas stations, schools, restaurants, grocery stores, is anything open? How are people getting by, the people who aren't evacuated?
That's a great question, Raj. Let me put it this way. Yesterday, I ended up eating all day. I ended up eating pork rinds and corn nuts because that's all there was at a gas station. Everything was closed yesterday. Today, stores and restaurants are starting to open back up. And so, like I said, people think they're in the clear, but then this happens and we're back at it again.
Okay, again, Damian Trujillo joining us live from a boat right there in Houston. It's a little after 8 o'clock Houston time. And Damian, one last question. Who's driving the boat? How did you hook up with them? And where exactly, what's the game plan? What are you going to do right now?
We're with Louis and his buddy, and they're just locals who've been doing this for 4 days. They're missing their families because they've been doing this all day for 4 days, just rescuing people. Like many people we met, Raj, as soon as this happened, the trucks with trailers and boats lined the streets ready to go and volunteer and rescue the folks who have been stranded out here. Just there's something about Texas. They talk about the big heart of Texas, and we're seeing what it's all about here in Houston because the folks out here really are showcasing it for the entire world.
All right, Damian Trujillo, very compelling reporting. We will see later on in this newscast, and good luck to Louis and the crew with you in terms of recovering any rescues tonight. In addition to providing live reports now during our newscast, Damian has also been working tirelessly via social media, posting videos going through those flooded neighborhoods like this one on Facebook and Twitter. Again, we'll check in with Damian later in the newscast.
And the search continues. They're pulling out the debris in bucketfuls and dumping them on the side of the building here. This is going to be going on for the next few days or so as the family members sit here and watch. One thing that has hampered the operations, it has rained the last 3 days, and so they've had to stop the search operation because it just makes the debris slippery. It makes that building heavier, and so they have to stop for safety reasons, and then they're back at it. We are live in Mexico City. I'm Damian Trujillo, NBC Bay Area News.
Very insightful reporting. Thank you, Damian.
Inconsequential, watch out, little big words, is when you're doing stuff, you know.
5 syllables.
I don't put any limits on because of my color. I just did it because they did it. They didn't do it because I was Latino or wasn't Latino. I just did it because I was funny and the right person.
Is it the first thing that a fan asks? Is it, oh my God, you're the lady who shot Selena?
That's right. Yeah, what can I say? I can't deny it. No, they'll say, you shot Selena. I said, no, I didn't shoot
Abogados de
nobody.
inmigración dicen que ICE nunca le va a advertir que usted quizás está bajo investigación. Por eso le dicen que esté usted en alerta.
Durante 15 años, Esther Miranda Flores ha manejado su salón de belleza con éxito. Aún recuerda el momento cuando un hombre la estafó, robándole $7,000, prometiéndole ayudarla con su proceso migratorio.
Ese dinero ya no lo puedes recuperar. Es dinero que estás pagando y que desgraciadamente por la falta de información.
Hay muchas personas que viven depredando de la comunidad migratoria de migrantes.
El abogado de inmigración, Andrew Newcomb, dice que escucha de las víctimas de estas estafas cada semana. El más reciente es una advertencia de la policía. Aseguran, estafadores se hacen pasar por agentes de ICE en el teléfono.
Son personas fingiendo ser agentes de ICE, llaman o mandan un texto con un tono de amenazas diciendo que ellos van a reportarlos o que ellos están en algún quebranto migratorio, exigiendo dinero.
Newcomb dice que ICE nunca lo llamará.
Entonces es muy importante acordar que agentes de ICE no llaman, no mandan textos, sí esperan por alrededor de escuelas, de tribunales en ciertas circunstancias, pero nunca le van a estar comunicando directamente de esa manera.
Y advierte que también deben tener cuidado de abogados sin escrúpulos. La policía de San José reitera que no cooperan con ICE, pero el departamento se preocupa que algunas víctimas tienen miedo a reportar las estafas.
If you are a victim of a crime, any crime, especially financial scams,
pero que deben hacerlo, especialmente si es un crimen de dinero. Ese es el mismo mensaje que Esther comparte con sus clientes para que no se conviertan en víctimas. Damian Trujillo, Noticiero Telemundo, California.